as expiring. Expiring. What happens? Why is it that you hear of somebody and you only hear of that person only for 1 year and then the person disappears? Not because the person is now dead, he's still there. He's still around. What kind of a demon is that one? What is it? What is it? Like I'm saying, somebody is there and a jet is parked outside. He's living in a $10 million house. Everything that you can talk of is there. And yet the man is still not comfortable. He can't sleep. Because he knows he can feel the force. There is sort of like an invitation so that you come back to that place. You know you might lose it at any time. So why should we start talking about some other things apart from this one? Because whatever we're going to say now, if we don't deal with this one, you're still going to expire and you're still going to lose these things. So, if we are going to address this problem, which means anything that God is going to drop into your spirit, it is going to be there for good. There for good. As for me, I don't know about you, but personally, I don't like it when I'm up there spiritually. At some moments, you are down. You are praying and nothing is happening. You pray, you fast, you feel like God has resigned. He's no longer there. No. No. So, here I'm going to be really opening up to you, leaders, and I'm going to be sharing with you some of my personal experiences and what I've been going through and what I'm still going through so that it can help you. I promise you, here I'm going to be very open. Very, 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 very open. Okay? But as for you pastors, if you are here and you are a pastor, what we're going to do actually, what I would want you to do in fact is you are going to draw a diagram. You look at where you are now. Before these sessions. And you are going to notice how the graph is going to be rising from now. And then, all of you are going to be witnesses. You are going to understand that impartation, it is a reality. It's possible. It's possible. You shall not lack oil in your sermons. You shall not lack oil in your businesses. Everything that you begin to do from now tonight, there has to be a reflection. People should ask you, where are you coming from? And the moment you start doing it, they will say, okay, let's give him 2 weeks. Let's give him 3 months. Little do they know that we have already dealt with that spirit right at the beginning. When God gives you something, it's amazing, because if you look even at the devil, the moment God gave gifts to Lucifer, from that moment, Lucifer never lost it. Why should we be losing everything that we receive from God? Lucifer, as disobedient as he is, everything that was given to him by God, he still has it. The power, the influence, the control. You were an anointed cherub that covereth. Which means right from the beginning, the devil was given that ability to cover territories and areas and certain personalities. And until now, he still has demons under him. They are still there. they are still there just for that covering. He is still a cherub that covereth after rebelling against God. So I believe the moment God blesses you, that settles it. That settles it. That settles it. But here I want you to look at something. We are introduced to a story, a true story, of course, that happened in Israel. It was never God's intention for Israel to have a king. It was supposed to be God and the spiritual leaders. It was the responsibility of those spiritual leaders to administer the agenda of God, to carry the vision of God to the people. And because Israel was looking outside and looking at other nations, and they said, why can't we have our own king just like any other nation? We need a person that can sit there and we can come anytime and have a look at him and complain if we have any complaints. We can't have a God over us, a God that we can't see. Let us have a king. And they went to Samuel, that was there as the president and also the priest. And they said, let us have our own personal king. And then Samuel went to God and he presented their case to God, and he said to God, God, this is what these people are saying. They are in need of a king. And God said to Samuel, don't worry, you Samuel. These people, they have not rejected you, they have rejected me. Right? And then God said something very, very strong. He said, you give them the king. Now, they are going to a man by the name Samuel. They are no longer interested in his leadership. We are tired of you. You are old. Now, even your sons cannot have control over us. Let's have another king. And then the same person that was rejected by his own people went to God, and God said they can't have a king unless you give them the king. So can you see the person that they are disqualifying is the same person again who is able to give them what they are looking for. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. That's what happens sometimes in life. We reject people. And you realize after rejecting those people that those are the same people again that God is going to use and to bring a blessing again into your life. The same people.
Thank you for watching Minister's Material. Join us again next time for yet another inspirational teaching from Prophet Emmanuel Makandiwa.